I'm in Edinburgh, I'm at the Fringe, and the Scottish are welcoming the English in with open arms because, well, there's quite a lot of money being spent.
The Edinburgh Fringe is like the Glastonbury of comedy, but less hippies and more loud American tourists. There's hundreds of official venues ranging from big theatres right down to the basements of pubs and even little tents that can hold about 8 people. Thousands of comedians come to put on shows which cost them a lot of money, but there's a chance that if they go well, they'll be on TV panel shows and have national tours. While the festival is on through the month of August, Edinburgh comes alive. It's a truly global city, and nothing makes the Scottish happier than when people want to spend money with them, so they are buzzing.
If you're a busker, then the Royal Mile, while the Fringe is on, is your cup final. They're earning about the same as Premier League players for the month of August. The other people balling out of control money-wise are the taxi drivers. They're bombing around smiling ear to ear because their mortgages are going to be paid off before the end of the month.
The whole thing is a sensory overload. There's shows on everywhere all of the time, from comedians who are household names down to complete novices trying to make a name for themselves.
Last night I went peak Fringe. I went to 3 shows. The first was Max Fosh, big theatre, lots of people, very good, go and see him. The second was the basement of a pub, only 2 other drunken Americans in the audience to watch an Australian ex-prostitute tell her life story. That was a tough watch. And the third was the back of a pub, about 20 people in the audience, with a quotation marks stand-up comedian who kept reminding us that his show was a work in progress. Yeah, sure, in the same way my attempt at an Olympic gold medal in the high jump is a work in progress. To escape the hustle and bustle of the Fringe, I've come up here to Arthur's Seat, which is a massive rock that overlooks the whole of Edinburgh. And this is what the city does so well: combines natural beauty with sensational history and then batters it with tourists. If you come to Edinburgh, you've got to come up here. Yes, you get caught in lockstep with some of the unfittest humans on God's green earth, but it's more than worth it to overhear the really quite nasty arguments between friends and family on the way up about whose idea it was.
Back into the chaos. I've got another 3 days of being here, but through conversation I've already drawn some conclusions.
There seems to be 4 main ways to have a successful show at Edinburgh. I might get into a bit of trouble for this. The first is be famous already. You're on the TV, people know who you are, so they buy tickets and come and see you. The second is you get lucky. You get really lucky. A journalist shows up to your show, writes a good review, other journalists see it, they come along, and it starts snowballing. The third is you have wealthy parents who pay for PR to get you onto the radio and into newspaper articles, and people become aware of you that way.
And the fourth is to spend years pumping out content online to build a following. That's the smart move, but then I would say that. I'm here for another few days, so to my Scottish friends, thank you for my continued safe passage through your fine nation.